What do you do when you plan on cooking over a fire and get to where you're going and realize that campfires aren't allowed? Good thing we're at the Overland Expo Pacific Northwest and we met this guy who introduced us to the tripod torch. Hey, Lehman Upfit here, and today we've got the tripod torch. We found this here at the Overland Expo Pacific Northwest today, and I'm going to use it to heat up a Dutch oven and make some lasagna for a potluck that's going on tonight. So here's what we got. I'll open it up, I'll show it to you. I'm gonna be working on the ground, so bear with me. I got a big propane tank over here, so let's do this. So in the box we've got a regulator and a hose that will go from this unit over to our tank. We've got this, I think, super cool setup. So it's got a vertical burner. You've got these things here, and on the ends you got a little wrench so you can tighten your stuff up if you need to hook this up to here, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to get all these unhooked. All right, so this threads onto here, and I just think it's super cool that they give you a wrench on here so you can tighten that up. So I'll hold this one this way, hold that one that way. Two different size wrenches. Pretty cool that we can tighten that up. So they have that tight. These lock into here, and then this piece here would hold each one in so that can't come back out of there. So you hold it out of the way, get all three in there, and then it's stuck up like a cul-de-sac kid. Stuck up. No. So then they're stuck up in here, they can't come out. You drop this thing back down, holds them all in here. There we go. So then, boom shakalaka, they all come out like this. That doesn't look very level ground yet. There we go, level ground. Come out of this leg, go over to our tank, and we've got stakes for this. So, in here, we've got stakes for each leg. I haven't set one of these up yet, so we're gonna figure it out together. I was planning on just using a fire pit to start cooking this thing, but we got here and they are not fans of the fire pit, so I'm glad I was able to find something that'll work. We're about to find out if this will work for this. Then we've got the next step. We've got these vertical plates here. The wind's blowing pretty good here today. We've got these vertical plates that go in here. So yeah, fire's gonna come up out of here, it goes up. You can just take them off. If you're just having a fire just for fun, you just burn it like this. Or if the wind was blowing, they give you these so you could block wherever the wind's coming from. Or if you wanna cook on it, we're gonna cook on it like this. And it also comes with an awesome carrying case. I'll show you here when I put it away. But pretty sweet for, with our promo code, you can get these for 169 bucks. So now the idea is we can Dutch oven right on top of this. So in the display they had, they did not have a Dutch oven on it. I asked the guy if this was going to work, and he said it should, to let him know. So we're gonna try it. And if it doesn't work, it's no fault of his, because it's really not what it was made for. It was made for a fire. But I'm gonna cook on this thing. We might even roast some mellows on this in a little bit. So we're going to stick this up on here. We're going to test it out real quick, see what it's like before I make all my stuff, all my ingredients for the lasagna. And on the cable here, you got a regulator to control your flame. That was a little bigger than I had in mind. Before you use this thing, make sure you read the directions for the regulator. I did not. When I opened it up, the dial was in the middle, and I should have gone left, but I went right. And I turned it way too high, and the wind took it away. And it shut off by itself. Pretty cool feature that they put that in there, that if it maxes itself out, it'll shut off. My fault, not theirs. So the first step in our lasagna, we've got our burger already done. Now we're going to do another pound of Italian sausage. We're going to get that done. Then we'll start putting this together. We've got our beef and our pork all mixed up. And we're gonna put some sauce on it, I think. We'll have to find out. So I'm gonna start building this lasagna how I remember a lasagna being. So I'm not real sure, but I think if I start with noodles, it's gonna burn. So I'll start with a base of sauce. This Dutch oven's probably bigger than I planned on it being too. It's pretty big. All right, so we're gonna do that. Got some base on there. We're going to throw some cheese in here. I'm gonna throw some Italian seasoning in here. Whatever the Italian seasoning the wind doesn't take away. My cheese tips over, I'm not gonna be excited. We're gonna grab some oven ready lasagna noodles that we don't have to bake ahead of or boil ahead of time. There's no guarantees here, but we're hoping this is a thing. How many layers we're going to get with what we're dealing with here. That back on here. Maybe go another layer.
Are you successful?
We don't know yet.
He's photogenic though. Oh, look at that.
We don't know if we're successful yet, but we have the start of a lasagna in a pot. And that's as close as we are. I wish it wasn't so windy.
Yeah.
I could get more up flame than out flame.
And it still is pretty pressure that holds that up.
Yeah, and it seems to...
Not light.
No, and plus it's full of lasagna. So, we'll find out.
Yeah. No, I was watching you play with that. I have to check it out.
Yeah, if it wasn't windy, I think I'd like it a lot better, you know what I mean? It'd be more like cooking it on a campfire because I could get sides cooking.
Serve it?
Oh, you got yours ready?
No, I just want to try a little piece.
Let's do this. There's no guarantees here. We have no idea.
I came back for lasagna, so I want to try this.
I'm thinking I'm going to cut it like pie.
How many hot dogs? 3?
2. Owen's hungry for something. No guarantees, and I hope I didn't burn the bottom.
Holy moly.
But we'll find out. Well, it might have got a little crunchy on the bottom. Got a little crunchy. You're welcome, guy. There's no guarantees.
It looks good.
It looks like
Looks amazing.
it's like a cousin to lasagna. Tastes like it tastes similar to the lasagna.
Yeah, it's got a little crust to the bottom, but I like that.
Yeah, I was hoping for some crust on the sides, but
Yeah, that's the best part.
some of them noodles fell. That bottom row of noodles fell to the bottom.
So the little campfire thing, you just bought that?
I did today. Yeah, we talked to that guy, super nice guy.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, we're gonna try one out.
I just bought one of those fire things.
Yeah, like we cooked a lasagna on it.
Oh, we did?
We did in a Dutch oven. I was curious to see if that was gonna work. So
What do you think of this thing?
So far, so good.
Did you just buy it too?
I did today.
Yeah, okay, me too.
I was trying to figure out how I was gonna cook lasagna in a Dutch oven. My plan was, we normally throw it in a fire, you know what I mean, with logs. But we
Right.
couldn't do that here, so I'm like, hold on, I'll find something. And I'd seen this, and super nice guy. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
really nice guy.
Matt and Kara recommended.
Yeah.
Those
Sarah said they did an Instagram thing on it, I guess. And when we went back after that, we bought it yesterday morning. And I went back, and he said he sold a ton of them through Matt and Kara's post.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty windy though, so
Yeah.
this is not ideal.
Not at all. When we were cooking that lasagna, same thing. I was hoping to get flames going straight up and around the skillet.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were on the bottom, but a lot of them were blowing by. I needed a wall.
This is a lot of wind.
It is.
Can I eat it?
You want anything crispier than that?
Oh,
Blow it out.
That's an on fire.
he's
I'm gonna take that whole
below
stick.
me.
You take a whole stick until that one's done.
Take a whole stick.
You up next, though?
Yes, please.
These three best buddies gave it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to get yourself a tripod torch, go to the link in the description, order yourself one up, and use promo code Leeman, L-E-E-M-E-N. Save yourself 20 bucks. That'll get you some ingredients for some lasagna. And if you want to see some more content from Pacific Northwest, hit that notifications bell. We've got more coming down the pipeline. Have a good one.